The image of home.
Yay! Let's go! Come on, let's play!
So cool.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Be careful, don't swim too far.
Woohoo!
So nice! Oh, what's that? It looks so strange. Dad, what is that over there?
Oh? Oh, that's a nuclear power plant.
Is the electricity we use generated from there?
To be precise, we mostly use coal to generate electricity, and then nuclear-generated electricity, as well as hydro-based renewable resource by exploiting power.
Why are there so many ways to generate electricity?
Because time is progressing. The older ways of generating electricity in today's world are problematic in many ways.
But what do you mean?
The cost of fossil fuel-generated electricity may be lower, but it has a severe impact on the environment. It not only pollutes the air, but also causes acid rain. It creates a lot of carbon dioxide, the main cause of global warming.
Then we should stop using fossil fuels altogether.
That's why nuclear plants were built, which you can see now, over there.
Since nuclear power plants do not emit pollutants in the air, we should stop using fossil fuel power generation, but instead build more nuclear power plants, right?
I don't agree with that.
Huh?
Do you really think nuclear power plants are clean simply because they don't emit smoke?
Well, isn't that the case?
We have to understand that nuclear energy produces high and low-level radioactive waste, which normally takes hundreds or tens of thousands of years to decay. That causes even more pollution to the environment.
Thousands of years? That's so hard to imagine.
Moreover, Taiwan is a small island and densely populated. Where will all that nuclear waste be stored?
I've got a solution.
Oh?
We can ship unwanted nuclear waste to other countries and then pay them lots of money.
People have thought of that before. But do you think it's fair that we send our garbage to some other country to pollute their land? We can't do that to abuse others simply because we have the money.
This doesn't seem like a good idea.
With proper management, nuclear power plants are unlikely to have accidents. But if it happened just once, it would lead to irreversible consequences. Once nuclear radiation does leak, where could we escape to? The Chernobyl nuclear disaster caused a great deal of deaths and casualties, and the environment hasn't really recovered from the devastating damage. We should remember that lesson. In 2011, our neighboring country, Japan, was hit by a magnitude 9 earthquake, which caused a tsunami that led to the Fukushima nuclear disaster. The disaster heavily devastated the local residents. Plus, land pollution and water pollution, the damage was just beyond calculation.
So in fact, both fossil fuel and nuclear energy have their own disadvantages. It is really troublesome.
But Dad just said there are also renewable energy sources.
That's right. Using wind power, water power, and solar energy to generate electricity is the idea of renewable energy. They have little impact on the environment, but the catch is their high cost, which also has to be taken into consideration.
Higher cost is still better than the destruction of the environment.
I'm surprised that Xiaoguang is environmentally conscious.
I hope that we and the next generations can live in a clean and safe environment.
It's difficult. Living in modern society, we can't do without electricity.
Well, we can try to save electricity.
Exactly. It's crucial to save electricity. No matter how much electricity is generated, we'll never be able to satisfy people's desires.
With green energy, we can save money and electricity and help protect the environment.
Xiaoguang is so smart.
In fact, besides the issue of electricity and energy resources, there are still many environmental protection issues. We build housing on farmland, build highways through mountains and on reclaimed land. We even build B&Bs in high mountainous areas. This all threatens our living environment.
But in order to make a living, there seems there's nothing else we can do.
With the rising awareness of environmental protection, many countries start to consider, for the sake of seeking temporary convenience, enjoyment, and even the so-called economic development, how much more do we have to pay? Do we really have to endlessly compromise the environment?
Oh.
Look from a different perspective. We should reduce our desires, sacrifice a bit of comfort and convenience to regain a pristine, unpolluted environment.
Don't ever think that man can conquer nature, for the power of Mother Nature's fight back is formidable. Mankind should learn to be humble, respect the natural world, and shouldn't make endless demands on nature.
It's so beautiful.
Hopefully, such wonderful scenery will never disappear.
Mom and Dad, this is our homeland and we have to protect it the best we can. We all want to enjoy a comfortable and convenient life, but we often forget that. This all comes with a price. Nowadays, with the rising environmental awareness and the contradiction between environmentalism and economy, we should think again what kind of world we want to leave to our children.